In this video, we will discuss about inspection method to obtain initial basic feasible solution for a given problem. Okay. So coming to the problem, so we are having a problem. Obtain the initial basic feasible solution by inspection method for the following table. Okay. This inspection method is otherwise called as least cost method. Least cost method. Okay. Now coming to this problem, we are having a origins, 4 origins O1, O2, O3 and O4. Similarly, we are having a destinations, 5 destinations D1, D2, D3, D4 and D5. So for the 4 origins, we are having the capacity as like this, and also requirement for the destinations are like this, and these are nothing but cost of transportation of single good from any one of the origin to any one of the destination. Okay. Now we have to solve this problem by using inspection method. So before solving this problem, what is the first step we have to do? So we have to check whether the total capacity is equal to the total requirement or not. So this is the first step we have to solve the problem. So we have to check. So how we can check the first step? So we have to check the total capacity is equal to the total requirement. So 55 plus 45 plus 30 plus 50. So that we have to know. 55 plus 45 plus 30 plus 50 is equal to 40 plus 20 plus 50 plus 30 plus 40. So this is total requirement and this is total capacity. So we have to add all these values. Okay. This is equal to 180 and this also is equal to 180. That means the total capacity is equal to the total requirement. So if the first step is satisfied, then we have to go for the second step. So the second step is find out the initial basic feasible solution by using inspection method. So in inspection method, so we have to allocate these cells. So with the help of a least cost, in the name itself it is called as least cost method. Least cost means, so to transport these goods, so we are having the least cost. What is the least cost among these cells? 1 and 1 rupee. So 1 rupee is the least cost to transport a single good. So from where to where? So suppose if you take this one, so it is a transporting good from origin O2 to the destination D2. That is O2 D2 is the least cost cell, and second least cost cell is O3 D1, and the third least cost cell is O4 D5. So these three cells having the least cost to transport the goods. So among these three cells, we have to take any one of the cell to allocate here. Okay. So let us take, I am taking O3D1 cell, which is having the least cost cell. So that I am taking. So if you take O3D1 cell, so for this O3, what is the maximum capacity we are having? 30. And for this D1 requirement, destination D1 having the requirement of 40. Okay. Why we are considering this O3D1 cell is nothing but, so we have to take the least cost cell among the given cells. So among the given cells, 1 rupee is the least cost. So for, and this 1 rupee having 3 cells, O2D2, O3D1 and O4D5. Among these 3 cells, I am considering O3D1. We can consider also O2D2 or O4D5. So but I am considering O3D1 in this problem. Okay, if I am considering O3D1, what is the maximum capacity of O3? 30, and the destination D1 having requirement of 40. Among these capacity and requirement, which one having the lower value or minimum value? So 30 is the minimum value that we have to fill here. So if you fill 30 here in O3D1, what is the maximum capacity for this O3 row? 30. That means, so the O3 row is fully satisfied. That means the remaining cells in the O3 row is taken as into mark, is indicated as into mark. Why? Because so the O3 row is satisfied with the help of O3D1 cell only. That means the remaining cells we have to take it as empty cells. Okay. And coming to the destination D1, so it is having a requirement of 40, but the O3D1 cell has filled of 30. Then the remaining is requirement has 10. That is 40 minus 30. We have to write it as 10 here. Okay. Now like this we have to fill this O3D1 cell. Next, so if this is completed, what is the next one we are having? Here O2D2 and O4D5. So these two cells also have, for the remaining all cells, which one is the least cost? Again we are having 1 rupee. So 1 rupee having two cells, O2, D2 and O4, D5. This cell is completed. So among this O2, D2 and O4, D5, let us take, I am taking O2, D2. See, if I am taking O2, D2, if I am taking this cell, what is the O2 capacity? 45. O2 row having a capacity of 45 and the D2 destination having a capacity requirement of 20. Okay, so if we are considering O2, D2, so O2 row having the capacity of 45 and D2 destination having the requirement of 20. Among 45 and 20, so the minimum value is 20, that we have to fill in this O2, D2. So if you are filling 20 in O2, D2, then this destination D2 is fully satisfied with this O2, D2 cell. Then the remaining cells in the column is marked as into. Okay, and also, so the O2 row having a capacity of 45 but 20 is filled in O2, D2, then the remaining 10, the value should be written in the brackets, that is 45 minus 20 is 25, that is written in brackets. The remaining capacity is 25 for row O2. Okay, next, for the next cells, so this is also completed and the remaining cells, so this one is completed and this is also completed and the remaining cells we have to take. So if we take the remaining cells having the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cells, among these 12 cells, so this is a O4, D5 having the 1 rupee, O4, D5 having 1 rupee. So now this is the only cell having 1 rupee, that is the least cost we are having. So then we have to consider that cell only directly, O4, D5. If we consider O4, D5 cell, O4, D5 cell, what is the O4 row capacity? 50. And what is the D5 destination requirement? 40. Okay, among 40 and 50, which one is the smaller value? 40 is the smaller value, so that is marked, that is written in O4, D5 cell, and the remaining capacity is written in brackets. And if we see the destination D5, that is completely satisfied with the O4, D5 cell only, then the remaining cells in that column is marked as into. Okay, so now this destination D5 also is also completed, and in the remaining cells, that is O1, D1, O1, D3, O1, D4, similarly O2, D1, O2, D3, O2, D4, and O4, D1, O4, D3 and O4, D4. Among these 9 cells, among these cells, which one having the minimum cost? C, 12, 9, 5, 8, 6, 6, 10, 6, 9. Among these values, which one is the smaller value? 5 is the smaller value. That means, so the least cost now in the remaining cells is 5. So then we have to consider this cell O1, D4. O1, D4. If we consider O1, D4, which is having the minimum cost value in the remaining cells. Okay, and O1 row having a maximum capacity of 55. Similarly, and D4 destination having 30, having a requirement of 30. Among these O1 row capacity and the D4 destination requirement 30, which one is the smaller value among 55 and 30? 30 is the smaller value, so that is written in O1, D4 cell. O1, D4 cell. That means the destination D4 column is completely satisfied with the requirement, so with the help of O1, D4 cell only, and the remaining cells in that column is marked as into. Next, the O1 row having a maximum capacity of 55, but O1, D4 cell is filled with 30 and the remaining value should be written in brackets. The remaining capacity value should be written in brackets, that is 25. Now the remaining cells are O1, D1, O1, D3, O2, D1, O2, D3 and O4, D1, O4, D3. Okay, so this is also exhausted, and in the remaining values 12, 9, 8, 6, 10, 6. So among these 12, 9, 8, 6, 10, 6 values, the 6 is the smaller value. That means now the least cost in the remaining cells is 6. Now we have to take any one of the 6 cell. So we are having O2, D3 having 6 and also O4, D3 also having 6. So among these two cells, O2, D3 and O4, D3, let us take, I am taking O2, D3. So if I am taking O2, D3, so O2 having a capacity of 25 remaining and D3 having a destination of 50. So D3 having a destination of 50. So O2 D3 cell having a capacity 25 and the requirement 50. Among 50 and 25, which one is the smaller value? 25 is the smaller value. That's why we have to fill 25 here. 25 here. And for the destination D3, O2 D3 cell is filled with 25 and the remaining requirement is written in brackets 25 remaining. 50 minus 25 is 25. Okay. Now if you see this O2 row, 20 plus 25 is 45. The maximum capacity is also 45. That means the O2 row is satisfied now and the remaining cells are marked as into. Okay, into cells are nothing but called as empty cells. Okay. Now what are the remaining cells we are having? O1 D1, O1 D3, O4 D1 and O4 D3. Among these 4 cells. Okay, this also exhausted. Now among these 4 cells, which one is the least, having the least cost? 12, 9, 10, 6 values. 6 is the least cost. That means O4 D3 cell having the least cost now. Now we have to consider this O4 D3 cell. Okay. What is the maximum capacity of O4? Now we are having 10 and D3 having the requirement of 25. Okay. O4 having the capacity of 20 and D3 having the requirement of 25. Now among 10 and 25, which one is the smaller value? 10 is the smaller value. So that should be written in here. 10 is the smaller, that should be written here, and the remaining requirement should be written in brackets. That is 25 minus 10 is 15. That is written here. And if you see the O4 row, 10 plus 40 is 50 and the maximum capacity of O4 row is 50. That means it is fully satisfied with these two cells only and the remaining cells are marked as into. Okay. Now this O4 row is also exhausted now, and what are the remaining two cells? O1 D1 and O1 D3. So if you see O1 D1 and O1 D3 cells having the cost of 12 rupees and 9 rupees. 12 is the least cost. Now we have to consider this 9 rupees as the least cost in the remaining cells, and that cell is O1 D3. So if we consider O1 D3 cell, O1 D3 cell. So what is the capacity of O1 now having? 25 and D3 having the capacity of, D3 having the destination of requirement of 15 rupees. Okay, 15. So 25 and 15. Among these 25 and 15, which one is the smaller value? 15 is the smaller value. So that should be written here. That should be written here. Okay. Now if you see the destination D3 column, 25 plus 15 plus 10 is total having 50. Okay. That means the destination D3 having the requirement of 50 is now fully satisfied and the remaining empty cell is here. Okay. Now if we check O1 row, we have to subtract this 15 from this capacity and the remaining is written in brackets. Okay. 25 minus 15 is 10. Now this is the capacity having for the row O1. Okay. Now what is the remaining cell we are having? O1 D1. So what is the cost of O1 D1? 2 rupees. That we have to consider only. That empty cell is having only one cell. That we have to fill now. Okay. What is the O1 row capacity having now? 10. And destination D1 having a requirement of 10. Okay. So here at the end of the bracket we are having 10. Here also we are having 10. That means we have to fill this cell with 10. So if you fill this with 10, then the O1 row is fully satisfied now. 10 plus 15 plus 30, that is total is 55. So the capacity of O1 row is 55. Now it is fully satisfied. Now if you see the destination D1 also, D1 column also, 10 plus 30 is total 40, having a requirement of 40 for the destination D1. Now this is also fully satisfied. That's why we have to fill this O1 D1 cell with the help of 10. Okay, now we have to circle this all these numbers. Okay, now how many numbers are circle numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. That means total 8 positive cells we are having, and the remaining into marks are nothing but called as empty cells. Okay, so only these circled numbers cells are called as positive cells, and the remaining cells in this box are called as empty cells. Now we have to take these cost values in this table also. So 12, we have to fill these values: 12, 4, 9, 5, 9, 8, 1, 6, 6, 7, 1, 12, 4, 7, 7, 10, 15, 6, 9, 1. Okay, now we have filled all these values. Okay, now we have to find out the initial basic feasible solution. So now to get this, so the number of positive cells in the solution is equal to, okay, we have to find out that the number of positive cells in the solution, the number of positive cells in the solution is equal to m plus n minus 1, where m is equal to number of rows, 4 rows, and the number of columns are n is taken as 5, and minus 1, that is equal to 8. So the number of positive cells, we are having the formula as 8, and also here also we are having 8 values. Okay, the circle numbers are 8, these are called as positive cells, so that is indicated here. Okay, now this is initial basic feasible solution. Okay, if m plus n minus 1 is equal to the number of positive cells, then it is the initial basic feasible solution. Now we have to calculate initial cost of transportation. Initial cost of transportation. So how to get this? From this table we have to get. Okay, we have to take the positive cells numbers, that is 10 is the number of goods transported from O1 to D1, having a cost of 12 rupees for transporting single good. We are transporting 10 goods, then total cost for this cell is 10 into 12. 10 into 12. For the remaining cells we have to write same remaining positive cells. O1 D3, 15 into 9. 15 into 9 plus 30 into 5 plus 30 into 5. Next, plus 20 into 1 plus 20 into 1 plus 25 into 6. 25 into 6. Next, plus 30 into 1 plus 30 into 1. Next, plus 10 into 6 plus 10 into 6. Next, plus 40 into 1. 40 into 1. So number of positive cells are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you get this value, what is the value we are getting? 705. Okay. So this is the initial cost of transportation for a given problem by using inspection method or least cost method.